Hi Aries, how's it going? I hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. This is going to be a general reading. I've already cleared the energy of the cards. This is a Celtic cross spread. So let me just show you here. I've taken a whole bunch of notes on your reading today, and so I just want to start off by saying that the reading is saying that you've built strong independence for yourself, but Spirit is asking you to release some control and to face a long avoided truth so that you can move toward genuine connection and steady, meaningful growth. So we'll get into, I'll go over all my notes with you. We'll go through each card individually, and then I'll do a summary. So the first card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. This card is all about independence and self-sufficiency. I take the time I need to nurture myself is the message on the card. So this is a card of financial stability or personal success, or enjoying the rewards for your hard work. This card represents someone who has built security through consistent effort, or created a comfortable, beautiful life, or someone who developed independence and confidence, or someone who learned to enjoy their own company. This card is saying you've earned this. This card is about abundance and achievement. So you're in, or you're entering, a phase where your efforts are paying off. It's a card of self-worth. This card is strongly tied to knowing your value. You don't settle. You don't settle in work or relationships. It's a card of luxury and pleasure, not reckless spending, but enjoying quality, comfort, and peace. And it's a card of healthy independence. You can stand on your own 2 feet. With regards to love, if you're single, this card can represent loving your independence and high standards. If you're in a relationship, it could indicate healthy autonomy within partnership. But on the shadow side, it could show a fear of losing independence. With regards to career and money, this card could indicate a promotion or a raise, business success, financial comfort, entrepreneurial wins, living within your means while enjoying life. This card is saying that you don't need saving. You are capable and you are enough. This card is often a reminder to pause and appreciate how far you've come. Then the Four of Pentacles reversed. This card is about letting go or losing control. Reversed, it usually points to one of two energies, either releasing control and loosening your grip, or instability or fear around security. Spirit is asking, are you learning to let go in a healthy way, or are things slipping through your fingers? This card could represent healthy release, letting go of fear, becoming more generous, opening emotionally, and trusting life more. This can be a very positive sign of growth. It could indicate financial or emotional instability, like overspending, feeling insecure, clinging out of fear but losing control anyway, or a fear of loss driving your actions. This card reversed often shows fear of not having enough, or a scarcity mindset, or holding on to a relationship or a job out of security, not love. It's asking you very gently, what are you afraid will happen if you let go? The advice is to loosen your grip. Not everything needs to be controlled. Trust the flow. Money, love, opportunities, they move in cycles. And check your attachment. Are you holding on to a person or a habit or a financial pattern or a version of yourself? And if so, why? Be balanced. If it's about finances, avoid impulsive spending, but also avoid hoarding out of fear. Seek balance. With regards to relationships, the advice is to open your heart. Vulnerability creates deeper connection. With regards to career and money, Spirit is saying review your spending or saving habits. Release fear-based decisions. Security doesn't come from clinging. It comes from trusting your ability to adapt. And then the third card is the Judgment reverse. This is a major arcana card. This is about self-doubt, avoidance, or delayed awakening. It could be about harsh self-judgment, avoiding a necessary decision, delaying a big life change, or ignoring your inner calling. Spirit is asking, are you being too hard on yourself or not honest enough with yourself? You may be replaying past mistakes or feeling guilt or shame. You could be your own toughest judge right now. Reverse is a card of self-criticism. It's also a card of fear of stepping up. Your sense of change or calling. You sense a change or calling, but hesitation is blocking you. And it's a card of avoidance. There's a truth you already know, but you may be postponing action. Spirit is saying, forgive yourself. You cannot rise while carrying constant self-punishment, and listen inward. Your inner voice is speaking. Slow down and hear it. Stop delaying the inevitable. If you know something must change, avoiding it will only extend discomfort and release guilt. Learn from the past. Don't live in it. Stop judging yourself or your partner so harshly. Have the honest conversation. Decide whether to rise together or to move on. With regards to your career, that's in relationships, and then with regards to career, you may be doubting your ability, or Spirit is saying don't ignore a calling out of fear and step into responsibility instead of shrinking. You're being called to level up, but first you must stop standing in your own way. This card is saying that it's time to awaken gently, honestly, and bravely. And then the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about intuition, mystery, and inner knowing. The High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious mind and hidden wisdom. She represents deep intuition, spiritual insight, secrets, or unseen information, inner stillness, sacred knowledge. This card is saying you already know the answer. Just trust your inner voice. She doesn't act loudly. She observes. She senses. She waits for clarity. Trust your intuition. If something feels off or right, believe that feeling. And it could indicate hidden information. Not everything has been revealed yet. There may be details you don't see. And go within. This is a time for reflection, not impulsive action. And it's also a card of privacy. Keep certain plans or feelings to yourself for now, is a message from Spirit. Pause before acting. Silence brings clarity. Meditate or journal. Your subconscious already holds the truth. And trust the subtle signs, dreams, gut feelings, repeated signs. Pay attention and don't reveal everything. Not all knowledge needs to be shared yet. In relationships, trust your instincts about the connection. Something may be unspoken. Let things unfold naturally. With your career, observe more than you speak. Gather information quietly and trust your insight in decision making. Aries, you're more intuitive than you think. This is a card of feminine wisdom, psychic awareness, and sacred stillness. The High Priestess reminds you, power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. And then the Queen of Swords reversed. Emotional guardedness, harsh words, or clouded judgment. So when the Queen of Swords comes out reversed, her sharp intellect can turn into emotional coldness or harsh or cutting communication or overthinking, mental overwhelm, defensive walls, or misjudging a situation. The key issue is usually how thoughts and emotions are interacting. This card could indicate communication problems. You or someone around you may be speaking too bluntly or withholding feelings, or there may be a misunderstanding tone or intent. You might be protecting your heart but pushing others away, emotional guarding. Or you may be overanalyzing, assuming the worst, or letting past hurt color current decisions. There's distorted thinking. The advice from Spirit is to soften your communication. Honesty is good, Cruelty isn't necessary. Ask, are you speaking to heal or to defend? And check the story in your head. Are your thoughts facts or fears? Balance logic with compassion. Clarity plus kindness equals power. And lower the walls safely. Protecting yourself is wise, but isolation isn't. And in relationships, avoid sarcasm or passive aggressiveness. Speak directly but gently, and don't let past betrayal define current love. With regards to your career, be mindful of tone in emails or meetings. Avoid jumping to conclusions and get clarity before reacting. Your mind is powerful, Aries, but it should serve your heart, not dominate it. The Queen of Swords reversed asks, can you be wise without being wounded? And then you have the Three of Cups. This card is all about celebration, friendship, community. It's a joyful, uplifting card. It's about celebrations, parties, milestones, friendship, collaboration, support, emotional harmony, connection, gratitude, and shared happiness. It's about coming together with others and enjoying the fruits of life. This card could indicate good news, achievements, or special events are on the horizon. It could indicate strong bonds with friends, family, or colleagues. It indicates positive energy, unity, and gratitude that flow freely. And working together brings better results than going solo. It's a card of collaboration, emotional connection, friendship, support, joy, celebration. It's a really nice energy here. Take time to acknowledge milestones, big or small. Connect with your community. Reach out to supportive friends or groups. Share your appreciation and let others know they matter. Enjoy life without neglecting your duties. Celebrate love and connection. Friendships can become romantic or deepen emotionally. Positive energy flows when you nurture bonds. Teamwork brings success. Collaborate, share ideas, and recognize colleagues. Networking can lead to new opportunities. Life is meant to be shared. Joy multiplies when celebrated with others. This card invites you to raise a glass to life and your connections. And then you have the King of Wands. This is a card about leadership, vision, and courage. The King of Wands embodies visionary leadership, bold action, and entrepreneurial spirit. He's confident, inspiring, decisive. He guides others through his courage and charisma. Confidence, authority, passion, drive, vision, foresight, leadership, mentorship. This card often points to someone who leads with integrity and inspires others to act. It's telling you to step into your role confidently, take charge of projects or situations, think big, take risks, and trust your instincts. Follow what excites you. Your enthusiasm will motivate others. And use your experience to guide or inspire people around you. Lead boldly but wisely. Take decisive action but consider others' input. Don't wait for permission. Trust your instincts and passion. Your energy and confidence can motivate people around you. Authority works best when paired with understanding and empathy. I think you're successful in all you do, Spirit is saying. Aries, you're currently in a space of independence, self-sufficiency, and personal achievement. You may be financially stable or emotionally self-contained or proud of what you've built, or you're enjoying autonomy. This is strong. You don't need anyone energy. The challenge is about control and attachment. There may be a fear of losing stability or a fear of letting go or the need to open up and release control. For you, the tension may be you've built this life, but are you holding on too tightly? You might need to loosen your grip emotionally, financially, or energetically. You may be avoiding a major awakening or decision. This reading talks about self-doubt, ignoring a call, avoiding accountability, or delaying a life-changing choice. Something big is trying to shift in your life, but you may be resisting it. In the past, you relied heavily on intuition. There may have been secrets, a quiet knowing, hidden information, or a period of silence or withdrawal. You knew something internally, but may not have acted on it. There may be communication issues here or emotional defensiveness. These cards show harsh words, emotional coldness, overthinking, misunderstandings, or cutting someone off. So you may either speak from hurt or encounter someone who is emotionally guarded. But deep down, you want celebration, or you want a reconnection, or a friendship, or community, or joy. Despite appearing independent, you crave shared happiness. You see yourself as a leader, confident, a visionary, someone who is bold, passion-driven. You believe that you're in control of your direction. Others may see you as emotionally distant or uninterested or hard to impress or disconnected. Others want connection. You want connection, but others perceive withdrawal. You hope for clarity, but you fear making the wrong choice or being disillusioned or seeing something clearly that hurts. You're coming out of confusion, but clarity can seem scary. And the likely outcome of your reading is waiting, evaluating, slow progress, or no sudden shifts. Things don't explode, they just develop gradually. You'll be in a position of asking, is this worth continuing to invest in? Aries, you've built independence and stability, but you may be holding on too tightly, or you're avoiding a major awakening or decision, or you're acting more distant than you feel, or you're craving joy and connection underneath. This reading feels like someone who is strong on the outside, guarded emotionally, is standing at a crossroads, or is someone who is slowly realizing they can't avoid the truth forever. So the advice from Spirit, Aries, is don't let pride block vulnerability, or release control where you're gripping too tightly. Make the decision you already intuitively know is right, and choose clarity over ego. If you want connection, act like it. This is less about dramatic change and more about conscious evaluation. So again, Aries, you've built a strong independence, but the universe, Spirit, is asking you to release control and to face a long avoided truth so that you can move forward, so that you can move toward a genuine connection and steady, meaningful growth. So that is your reading. Thank you for letting me channel these messages today. I'm sending you lots of love and strength, and I will see you next time. Bye.